What's up, guys? It's desRow. It's October 29th, 2014. I wanted to make a vlog yesterday, but yesterday was just crazy. In case you don't know what happened yesterday, I ended up waking at 2 a.m. to play some 2v2s with Winter, and then he hosted me, and then I had a 1,000 viewer average for 3 to 5 hours. And yeah, I've been just trying to put in a lot of work to the stream, and it's been paying off. Yesterday we had our most successful Remax episode at a 2.2 thousand average viewer with a peak of 3.2 thousand viewers. That's a lot of people, and it's really nice to see all the support and people just, you know, enjoying the show. I think yesterday was one of my best performance as a host. My transitions were smooth. We had a lot of good banter, a lot of good jokes. I made some pretty funny jokes about myself. And so, yeah, I just wanted to talk. This vlog is, there's not too much. I'm going to show you guys my schedule for the month of November. It kind of makes me sad because I'll be traveling for 12 days. And I thought about doing a Toronto event, but I don't think I'm going, just because I really want to stream, I really want to practice, and so, anyway, so to go back to Remax, what happens behind the scenes? A lot of people don't understand, or a lot of people don't know the process of Remax. You know, I try to pick my guests a week in advance, like, start messaging people, finding out who I want, and actually, there's been a lot of interest, a lot of people that I didn't think would want to come on have showed interest, like very popular people that would raise the viewership. And you know, we already have guests like Rotterdam and the Muslims, so you know, higher than that. And we had In Control too, so just to give you a little teaser here. So what goes behind the scene, we start the Skype call 30 minutes before the show. I actually record all of those. I might do a montage of stuff that's said off stream, obviously with people agreeing to it, but just like funny banter. Sometimes we have Rotterdam telling us about his late nights and stuff like that. So I record that, not in a creepy way or anything, just because I have to like stop the recording and then listen to it and try to adjust the sounds. The last two episodes hasn't been so good because we've been, with the hosting, the way it works is we try to host the show before it starts, and so sometimes I don't have to do the sound check. So I don't know if next week one of the guests will host the show, which will make the sound test a little bit more sloppy. So that's what happens behind the scene. And there was a lot of people. People have stopped asking about him, but what happened with Feed Me is I was in a really bad point in my life where I was just a miserable person, and I went to Feed Me and I talked shit about a few people in the scene, and he was like, yeah, why are you telling me this? Go tell them on Twitter or something. And I'm like, no, I don't want to burn bridges, you know, I'm just mad. And I just want to keep working with them, but I really dislike them. Like, I was just really mad, and I poured my soul into those words. I said some very mean things, you know when you're like, when you're so mad, you say like the most hurtful thing you could say about someone just to like try to stop being mad or something, try to get the frustration out. And that's what I did. And then Feed Me didn't like that. He actually went ahead and told one of those persons what I said about them. That person blocked me from everything, and it caused me a lot of problems. I was willing to make it work with Feed Me despite him doing that. But because of how I acted and how I was like, okay, you know, I don't want to burn bridges. I was at that moment a very two-faced person. Feed Me was like, all right, I'm done. And then he blocked me from everything, and then he said like, you're the most disgusting person I've ever had to deal with. And it made me a little sad, you know. Feed Me, you know, he's got a lot of haters, but we had some good time, me and him together, and so that's what happened with Feed Me. A lot of people, you know, they kept asking, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to poke the bear. I didn't want to put the attention on Feed Me. I know people love drama. And actually on Remax, we skipped a little bit of drama. Livy B or GM promotion is not 100% in the clear. There was some evidence on Reddit, and we were going to talk about it. But, you know, when I ask Huck, because Huck is the co-host, I always, you know, before I put on something that's drama or that's like borderline, I ask him what he thinks. Because usually I like to call out people, but as a host, I don't want to, you know, be too biased. I don't, you know, I try to be reasonable, you know, as long as we have devil's advocate, as long as we're not, you know, shitting on someone for 10 minutes, just like the Violet thing. And so what happened during the show is I told Huck, I said, like, oh, here's this evidence, should we talk about it? And he's like, maybe, it's your call. And then I asked again, I'm like, well, you're the co-host, I don't want to do this without you. And then I tried to get the Muslim to talk about Hijra and just to buy time. And by the time the Muslim was done with talking about Hijra, I had to move on with the show because Huck wasn't giving me an answer. And as I was moving on with the show, Huck said, all right, let's do it. And so I brought up the next topic. Then I'm like, okay, well, I moved on. Or do we talk about it still? He's like, no, we missed our window. And I'm like, okay. You know, drama brings great numbers. I think covering everything that's StarCraft related, you know, the point of the show, we started, me and Feed Me, was just to talk about everything, including balance, because that's one thing Infilter didn't do, is it didn't go too deep into balance. We haven't talked about balance in a while. It's been very stale, you know, there's no new maps. Pro League is usually the tournament that pushes the envelope the most when it comes to strategies, and Pro League has been on a hiatus, which they're going to start again in December. So yeah, that's what has been going on with Remax behind the scene. You know, what happened with Feed Me. And the next topic is why I'm doing Bronze to Master. A lot of people are wondering, like, you know, are you like pulling in winter? Why are you doing this? Bronze to Master just allows me to cover everything. It's just very simple, and there's going to be a recap article of every build I've done, and it also going to list what my opponent did. So, you know, I go Colossus macro versus Banshee Ras into macro. Stuff like that. So if you've missed something, or if you want to see a specific scenario, then you just go there and you listen to the commentary. It's going to be an article on my website. I've actually, I have a volunteer, an editor, that's going to be helping me out with a few stuff like that. Also have a new sponsor, which is going to be announced next week, maybe. I don't know. They're not in a hurry. They're going to pay me monthly. They're a web hosting, web developing company. I'm not sure of the exact term. I know they work on a website and they have a server, and they're programmers. That's what I know. And I'll be promoting their stuff, and they'll be helping me with my website, you know, bringing expanding it. And, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna do forums, but I definitely want to put some more focus on the website, try to expand the Panda Tribe universe, so to say. So yeah, so maybe I'll talk about that a little bit in deeper in details in the next vlog. So the next topic, so I'm gonna try to make these short since it's been a little while. The next topic is I'll be traveling a lot this month. This is good and bad because I've been today I didn't stream, but I streamed 38 days in a row at 283 hours. Just I'm proud of myself. It hasn't been that long, or I can't remember the last time I streamed this much. It might have been like last year. I'll have to check. Maybe tell you guys next week. since the numbers of October are going to come in. Where do I rank up according to the other streamers? Actually, yes. Okay, I'll do that. See, I found a topic for next week. Too bad it's during the vlog. So yeah, I'll be traveling 4 days or 12 days. Detroit, California, and Peru. So excited about Peru. You have no clue. So we have... I cleaned up my Google Calendar for you guys. Cleaned up because that's my Google Calendar usually. That's my Google Calendar, you know, posting YouTube videos, Remax, qualifiers, all that stuff, tournaments. But I cleaned it up for you guys. It looks clean. Traveling on the 31st to Detroit, 14-hour bus ride. I'm crazy. Tournament in Detroit. It's at a con called Humacon for 2 days. Come back. No bronze to master. Obviously, that's not gonna work. I come back in the afternoon, so I won't be able to stream. Remax will happen here. Just, you know, a day of laddering on Wednesday. Go to California for BlizzCon. There's also going to be a VIP dinner for the BlizzCon influencer badge invites. That's a badge I have. It's an influencer badge. So I'm excited about that. I don't know, you know, there might be a lot of Hearthstone pros. There might be a lot of people I've never met. So it'll be intimidating and interesting. BlizzCon day 1, BlizzCon day 2, then I come back. So there'll be a bunch to master here, a Remax here, and then 2 days of practice. Then I go to Peru. And the 2 days of practice will just be, you know, deciding my build orders, maybe trying to play, to finish some of them, to tune them up. And then traveling to Peru. Peru, day 1, Saturday, day 2, Sunday, and then I come back, and then there's Remax. And then after that, it's smooth sailing for the rest of the year. No, take that back. There's gonna be IEM San Jose, September or December 6th and 7th. IEM San Jose. The open bracket, I've applied. It doesn't mean that I'll be selected. And it'll be a Thursday and a Friday, so I don't know how long I'll be gone for IEM San Jose. I'm dreading a little bit, you know, because I don't want to be... usually IEMs are like 4 to 5 days event. It's a lot of money. I'm trying to raise 1,000, and that's one thing I wanted to bring up. I'm not asking for your money, I'm just explaining what happened, because, you know, on the stream I raise money. I don't need the money, but I raise money for whenever I travel. So Detroit, it was about $300 of expenses. We raised it. I said I would do a guide on mechanics. I've failed to deliver. I'll try to do it next week, and no promises. I'll get it done, obviously. It's something that's going to take me a little bit longer, maybe 2 hours, than a regular guide that I did earlier this month. And for BlizzCon, we raised $600, and there's no reward yet for that. And I've talked with some of my mods on Skype and some of the lurkers in chat, and a good reward... There's two options. Well, we can do both. You know, there's the 12 hours of streaming. That's pretty standard. I don't want to do like a full day of viewer games because it's hard to keep the average up. So what I'm thinking is like half a day of 2 different events. One would be 2v2 with a viewer on Skype. Possibly a subscriber, because it's easier to coordinate Skype information, plus do you have a microphone? You can send out a Google form. And what I would do with a 2v2 partner, depending on how many people are available and stuff, I could do like 3 games, or 3 to 5 games maximum. And then there's an app for streaming, that it's like a straw poll but live on your OBS. So there would be a poll that keeps on running, and then you guys vote if I should keep this partner, if he's interesting, if he's funny, if he's playing well, and then if you think like he's a big derp that's playing like poop, then you can vote to ditch him. So if we reach like, I don't know, if after 40 votes, it's 60% ditch him, Then after the game ends, I'm like, all right, buddy, I gotta go. I'll play with someone else. And I was thinking that it's sort of like a do or die scenario. Of course, it puts pressure. Of course, you know, I don't want it to turn into bullying. I don't want to make fun of my partner. We're just here to have fun. It's something an original concept I thought of. And so there's that. And then the other one would be like half a day of coaching. So again, subs because it'd be easier to organize. I could do viewers and chat. But you know, exchanging the Skype info and making sure you have a microphone is tedious. So I could do either replay analysis from the chat, or I could just take a sub and coach him for half an hour. Do 3 to 4 hours. That'd be coaching for 4 hours. If I do a half hour, that'd be 8 people. So those are rewards that I can do. Like I said, I don't want to play like arcades all day. People don't like to watch arcades. 3v3, 4v4, a lot of lags. If chaotic, if I were to do Skype. So one-on-one experience is good. And by one-on-one, I mean a 2v2. Playing 1v1s versus the viewers and trying to do troll builds is hit or miss. It depends on the mood. Sometimes I'm very competitive. Sometimes I've gone like frustrated. I'm like, you know, I tried too hard. I didn't win. So yeah. So if you have any ideas, and also you know, maybe like the best 2v2 partner of the day gets like a free mouse that I ship him from Corsair. You know, the best replay for the coaching session, stuff like that. You have any ideas? Anything crazy? Anything that's not, you know, a full day, that doesn't require a full day, something that can do in half a day. Subscriber wars, I've messaged almost every big streamer, you know, TLO and Control, the Muslim, Huck, Take TV, Bay Street TV. After BlizzCon, after Home Story Cup, everyone's gonna have a lot of free time. I want to do it once a week, so it'll be something else posted on YouTube. You know, if I can do Remax, Bronze 2 Master, Sub War once a week, and maybe start mixing in a show match on top of that, that's like 4 pieces of really good content every week, plus the vlog. Things are just going great, and going away for 12 days, I'm starting to have a backlog of YouTube games, so I'm gonna stick with the one upload a day. So even though I'll be offline, you can always go onto YouTube and catch up. So that's everything I wanted to talk about today. 13 minutes, 17 minutes, I'm not sure. A little longer than I wanted. But, you know, behind the scene Remax stuff, tournaments, why am I doing Bronze to Master, the rewards, again, thank you for donating and supporting the stream. And by the way, we raised our all-time high sub count to, well, I lost a sub as I was making this vlog, but we had 211. My record high was last year in December at 199. So we beat that, and really thank you for the support, guys. I'm trying my best to do as much as I can. And, you know, when I say I'm sad that I won't be streaming, it's kind of nice that I'll be having a little break. But I want to come back stronger than ever. It's only the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. I've found my groove. I've organized. I put stuff on my calendar. I do it. I feel great about it. Diet's going well. And thank you so much for watching and for everything. So thank you again. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Have a good time.